after a tough round one against the Boston Bruins, the Ottawa Senators, we have advanced to the second round of the playoffs where we are taking on the President's Trophy winning Tampa Bay Lightning. Just a quick recap of the first series. We played the Boston Bruins and it was a battle. We went up 2-1 in the series after the first 3 games. Then we lose 2 straight to go down 3-2, but we bounce back in game 6 with a huge 5-3 win. And then in game 7, we lock it down defensively and we take it 3-1 as Bluin has a massive game. But one of the biggest stories in the first round of the playoffs was Damon Langenbrunner. He didn't really show up, and we're gonna need him for the second round for sure. So if we're looking for Damon Langenbrunner, he had 1 goal, 1 assist, -2, 7 penalty minutes. Does it show fights here? Don't think it does. It does, yeah. Did I miss? Oh yeah, there, fights. He had 0 fights. Bruce had 2 fights, rowdying up the boys. Huxley had a fight, but Huxley was great in the playoffs for us. I mean, a fight, 4 goals, 2 assists. He was a -1, which isn't ideal. But Montgomery was a monster in that series. A Brandstrom to Chuck. Ferland was all right. 4 points, -4 though. The first line didn't really do too much there. But Stutzle, 4 assists. Tiny DeMaio, who had an incredible game 6 and 7, scores 3 goals, 3 points in 7 games. Phil Pitt, we were all just chipping in a little bit. Shabbat, -6. He played really bad, but in game 6 and 7, we threw him on the first D pairing, and he was solid. Angelo Langdon, one of the only guys who's plus in our team. So looking at the plus minus, I mean, it almost looks like we should have lost the first series. But we are able to squeak through and somehow make it past the Boston Bruins. It was looking bleak for a bit, but we should have beat that team. But the next team up, the Tampa Bay Lightning, I mean, they are star-studded, led by Braden Point. I'm going to take a look at their lines as well, but I just quickly want to see the stats. So Point, Dubé, Malgin, Kucherov, Cirelli, Sergachev, all at a point per game or above a point per game, which is insane. But let's go take a look at their roster, see what they got cooking up here in Tampa Bay in the 8th year. So, I mean, I don't imagine Stamkos is there. Some players are missing, but the Anaheim Ducks got this Kim Franzen guy who looks incredible. But here we go. The Tampa Bay Lightning. So first line, a 90 overall, Dylan Dubé, coming off a great year, I imagine. Yeah, 84 points in 82 games, plus 25, which is the big thing in my opinion. Their center, yeah, Braden Point, 33 years old, superstar X Factor. He's got the wheels X Factor, I believe that is. Yeah, he's going to be tough. 3 goals, 8 assists. In the regular season, he put up 102 points, 68 apples, my apologies there. And then Nikita Kucherov, I accidentally clicked back, so excuse me while I load it back up here. But yeah, Kucherov, a low overall, but he produces. 86 overall, 35, might be his last little cup run here, but he's coming off 111 points, 60 goals as an 85 overall. I'm sure the Superstar X Factor helps him, but I mean, yeah, he's a beast. Their second line, really good center. Anthony Cirelli has developed really well in this game. 89 overall. How'd he do? 70 points. Yeah, the second line's deep there too. They got Ryan Donato at 33 years old and Denis Malgin, who's everyone in their top 6 is 30 plus though, which is kind of like they need to get it done now. But honestly, not the strongest second line outside of Cirelli, but you never know how morale's helping them out or how team boosting's helping them out. Third line, they got Marco, Callie Viklin, and Igor, not that good. Viklin, a prospect, kind of fully potential growing out, 25 overall, or 25 years old now, 77 overall. And then Marco, 81 overall, low elite. Didn't really grow into anything, but I feel like he's going to be a problem. Defensively, he's all right, kind of good everywhere. Really good puck skills, though. And then their fourth line, Warren Fogle, Liam Foudy, and JT Compher. I mean, that's an excellent third line. Almost their youngest player on the team is Liam Foudy, outside Viklin and Marco. but it's a deep team, and they have the goal scoring on that top line. You know this top line scoring. You know Cirelli's going to get his points. So if this bottom six locks it down, we can have trouble scoring on them for sure. That's definitely not out of this realm. But let's take a look at the D, and it's another one of our former players. Adam Boquist ends up on the Tampa Bay. Of course, there's always someone out there to avenge us. Just taking a look here. First year on Tampa, puts up 43 points. So much better than any year he had for us. 62 games he was minus 19, minus 24 in his career with Ottawa. It wasn't the right fit. But here in Tampa, he's really found his game. 11 goals, 32 helpers, 43 points, and a plus 37 power play time. That's for one thing. He didn't have power play time with us, so I mean, Boquist, just don't be a problem. They have Sergachev, who is another one of their core guys from today's day and age. 51 points, plus 46. I mean, you don't have to say too much about Sergachev. And another one of our former players, Hatchek. All of our former players are just here. Hatchek played a couple of years with us, minus 27. That was during a tough year. A tough year. I don't want to go back to that year, but minus 27, minus 5. Like, these guys, they were not working out for us, but I mean, he found a home here. 3 goals, 15 helpers, 18 points, plus 14. Good for him, but we got 2 guys that used to be Senators here. John Klingberg, it looks like a free agency pickup here. Superstar X Factor, he's going to get his points. 79 overall, 53 points. Unrealistic, but what can you do? Hayden Fleury's also in the squad, 32 years old. And then Andrew Peaky. The average age of this team has got to be close to like 30, 32 years old. They are an older group of players. They playoff experience. They've won a couple cups. But who do they got in the nets? Is it Andrei Vasilevsky? And it is. He is 34 years old, but their backup is absolutely horrendous. I mean, they got a bunch of old guys who could score. And I don't know how we're going to match up with them. Their goalie is incredible. If we can get him out of the net somehow and have the backup come in, he's 64 overall. I mean, that might be an area that we can exploit. But just a quick checkup on our lines. Tim Stutzle, Stefan Ferlin, and Damon Langenbrunner. I expect big things from this first line. You know, I haven't given up on Langenbrunner. He had an incredible year. If you guys don't remember, 115 points, 68 goals. So, I mean, he's definitely a stud. Second line holds Brady Tkachuk, Bob Huxley, who was great, and Timothy Tarasov. We got Langdon, Phil Pitt, Xavier Bouglet, Bruce Tiny DeMaio, and Cody Glass. Defensively, Montgomery, Thomas Chabot, Brandstrom, Brant Clark, Alexander Malkin, and Wesley Garvin. So, I mean, we're stacked too. It's not like our team's lacking in any area. But the big thing for the Ottawa Senators is the contracts they're gonna catch up to us. So if we're gonna win, we gotta win now, or we're gonna have to choosing different players. But game number 1 in Tampa Bay. Let's get this series started. Can we get off to a good start in the first period? And that is not the start we're looking for, as their bottom 6 scores 2 goals on us, as we're being outshot 12-9. Second period, Langenbrunner, there we go. I like to see that. He's scoring early in the series. We're down by 2 still as Foodie scores, but we got to go from Langenbrunner. We need him involved in this series if we stand a chance here. 3 goals from their bottom 6. Can we get a goal? We take an edge in shots on goal now, but we got it. Power play. This is a huge power play. Unable to capitalize, but Tim Stutzle scores from the half wall right after the penalty expires, and we got 5 minutes to even up this game. Come on, boys. And William Fogel gets a power play goal. That might be a dagger. And it is. We fall in the first game 5-2 to the Tampa Bay Lightnings, as it was their third and fourth line who really lit it up this game. When their first line doesn't score, we gotta make them pay. That's a tough one to lose, but we're right back into a game number 2. Tampa Bay, Ottawa, in Tampa Bay again. First period, and that's what I'm talking about. Langenbrunner scores 2 goals, and Phil Pitt scores 1, but they get one from Adam Boquist, the former Ottawa Senator. You knew he was going to score. Anyone who used to play on the team, you know they're going to score, but I'm very excited that Langenbrunner has 3 goals now in 4 periods versus Tampa Bay. Let's see if we can hold on in the second period. Come on. Oh, Oh, it's like the real life Ottawa Senators all over again. We're out shooting them 24-12, but the score 3-3. Dennis Mulligan and Nikita Kucherov gets his first of the series, and we're all squared away, even up. Third period, we need to win this game, and we come out with a huge penalty kill, and Chuck Montgomery keeps up his incredible postseason as he snipes another one, and we kill another penalty. Come on, boys. 8 minutes left on the clock. Just keep peppering the goalie. A third penalty in the third period, and we kill that one off too. 2 minutes left in the game, boys. Can we hold on? And we do. The Ottawa Senators, we even up the series at 1-1. I mean, we stole a game on home ice. A big game from Langenbrunner Stutzle with 6 hits. I mean, I didn't expect that. And then Chuck Montgomery, a third star. Stealing one. There we go. 1-1 now in the series. And we're on home ice. And Stefan Ferland's actually up to 8 points in 9 games now. Do you like to see that? The playmakers coming through here. Home ice. Game number 3 to take a 2-1 edge in the series. Give me a hot start again. Give me a hot start. It's always the former Ottawa Senators. Every time, I swear. Hadjic gets one on us as he scores in the top. He probably scores 1 goal every 82 games, but it has to be against the Sens. 5 shots on home ice in the first period. It's just not acceptable. Second period, and Dylan Dubé and Strelly added on. We need a big third here, boys. We need an early goal. We are taking so many penalties versus the Lightning here. Their offense, it's lethal, but huge power play here. Can we dunk get one there? It's 7 minutes. It looks like we're gonna fall in game number 3 as the offense just wasn't to be found on home ice here. We do get 2 late goals as I sim, one with 50 seconds, one with 30 seconds. DeMaio to Chuck makes the score a little bit more respectable, but we lost that one clean. We just gotta shake it off. We can't lose this next one. Game 4 on home ice here. I mean, we can't lose this. A 3-1 stranglehold for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We can't have that. We cannot have that. First period, come on, Ottawa, Langenbrunner, Stutzle. I need you guys this game. And we get one from Langenbrunner, but they get their top forward line going as Kucherov and Braden Point get goals. But that's fine. It's fine. We're only down by 1. A huge second period. Langenbrunner's doing all he can. Scores another. Eric Branstrom gets in on the scoring, but Hayden Fleury and Cirelli scores with 1 second left. That's a backbreaker for sure. But we're out to them 29-21. Down 2-1 in the series. This is a big game. Home ice. We gotta win this to make it 2-2. We're down by 1, and we have a power play. Come on, boys. If there's ever a time to score, another one. Come on. Our power play was lights out all year, but we can't get one past Vasilevsky. Up to 40 shots. We kill another penalty. Come on, boys. 5 minutes left on the clock. Can we crawl back here? 41 shots, and we can't beat Boquist. Get out of here, Boquist. And we cannot beat Vasilevsky as he has an incredible game. 42 shots, only lets in 3 goals. Fall again, and now we're in Tampa Bay. Oh, man. The top line's going now, though. The top line is going. Is there anything that we can do? Just taking a look at these lines. I mean, Tarasov, what are you doing? 2 goals? I mean, get out of here. Who can we bring up? DeMaio? DeMaio's been a beast for us. Come on. Give me DeMaio up here. But I lose the big plus. Maybe I should... What's Xavier Boulette? Xavier Boulette hasn't been terrible. You know what? Phil Pitt. Or Langdon. We got to work something out here. Langdon hasn't really done anything. You know what? Langdon down. Tarasov, you haven't done anything. You don't deserve much right now, so you can put on the 4th line. Tiny's been good, so I will promote him. I will definitely promote Tiny. To Chuck, how have you been? I mean, not really that effective, but if I bring to Chuck down, then he's got a +5 there. Okay. We'll bring to Chuck down. Tiny, I mean, he's been good for us. Look at his defensive awareness. That's why we want to play him. His defensive awareness is a 99 overall. Drafted by Calgary in 2022. I'm going to give him a chance up here with Boulette and Huxley. I mean, even, like, is there a way Bruce, like, I don't think I want to promote Bruce to that line, to be honest, but I can also bring, do I want to play Langdon or Tarasov? Who do I think will give me better? Okay, how did Langdon do in the regular season? 19 points. Okay. Tarasov in the regular season. He had 44, so Tarasov was pretty good in the regular season. Let's move him up. Langdon will get demoted for now. Unless I could bring Langdon up where DeMayo is. I could do that. But DeMayo's been playing well. Oh, I'm at a crossroads here. I feel like you have to play with your players that got you to the dance. But Tiny DeMayo, I'm putting all my eggs in his basket here. Tiny DeMayo is going to play second line with Bob Huxley and Xavier Bouglet. I mean, hopefully it works out. If not, I'm definitely going to hear it in the comments. But it's what we got to do. Game 5, down 3-1 in the series. Ottawa in Tampa Bay. Boys, we can't go home now. This is our shot at the cup here. If we get past Tampa, we can win it. We just got to get past the Lightning here. But we're on Tampa Bay ice. Come on, boys. We just need a goal. Give me one. And that's a big period from the boys. Tarasov, after being demoted, scores Bob Huxley. Maybe an assist from Tiny. Stefan Ferland gets his second of playoffs. And Damon Langenbrunner. That's a huge period for us. The second period's going to be big. Just don't give them any goals. Okay, we get 2 more. I'll take that any day. Ferland, second of the game, and they got their backup in. Now let's just light them up. We get one from Brant Clark on the power play too. Just light them up, boys. It looks like we're going to be able to take game 5 unless a miracle happens. Another power play. Can't get anything on the power play. Another one, and we get another goal from Bob Huxley as we exploded for 7 goals here. 8 goals, my apologies. It looks like those line change may have worked as Melnick is... I mean, we got a Melnick as the owner of the Ottawa Senators. He's terrible, so I can only imagine this goalie's awful too. Let's take a look at the 3 stars. Huxley, Ferland, Langenbrunner. The 3 guys we need going, you know. Let's check. I want to see the stats here. How did everyone do? Okay. Plus, minus. Very important stat. Langenbrunner, Malkin, Galvin. I love it. Okay. Points. How did Tiny play? He had an apple. He had 1 assist, plus 1. I mean, you get what you get, you know? 1 assist. Bouglet, 1 assist, who we moved up. Who else did we move around? Tarasov scored, who we moved. He only played 9 minutes, but that's fine. He played well. Cody Glass, an assist. Stutzle, 1 assist. Shabbat played 27 minutes. That's crazy. I mean, it looked like it worked out for this time. You know, we got to win 3 straight against a tough Tampa Bay Lightning's team. So, I mean, you never know what you're going to get. But Stefan Ferland is now above a point per game in the playoffs. I do love to see that. We're in Ottawa for game 6. Listen, if we can make game number 7, anything can happen. All we have to do is win on home ice. And that is not a good start, as we're down 1-0 in the first 30 seconds of the game. But we're high-powered offense. We can answer back. But Braden Point scores another goal. We're down 2-0. Down 4-1. Bouglet scores. But this is it, boys. This is it. All we can do is hope. And we scored. We used all of our goal scoring last game, as we're getting lit up this game. 5-1. We're down 3-2 in the series. We get a goal with 8 minutes left. I'm not sure, though. We need 3 goals in 3 minutes. Yeah, and it's over. The Ottawa Senators fall to the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games as we fall 4-2 in the series. I mean, the Tampa Bay is just a good team. It's kind of what it comes down to. Let's simulate to the end of the playoffs. Check out who wins the Stanley Cup. If I'm betting, I'm going on Tampa Bay. But that sucks. The offseason, and there it is. The Belleville Senators actually won the AHL Stanley Cup there, or the AHL Cup. I'm not too sure what it's called. But let's take a look at the awards here. The Tampa Bay Lightning, Stanley Cup champions, President's Trophy champions. They're a solid team. It looks like they took out the Calgary Flames in the finals. Individual awards, Art Ross, Austin Matthews, Hart Trophy, Austin Matthews. The Norris goes to Charlie McAvoy. Not McAvoy. Yeah, McAvoy. I'm losing it, boys. Lady Byng, Patrick Kane. The Calder goes to Bruin. It looks like Bruin's brother wins the Calder. Braden Point, Conn Smythe, Vezina Nedeljkovic, William M. Jennings to Vasilevsky, the Bill Masterton, Oleksiak, the Jack Adams, the Pittsburgh Penguins coach, blood off, the Frank Selke, Alex Turcotte for the second year in a row, Ted Lindsay, Austin Matthews, the Maurice Richard. We got some trophies, baby. Damon Langenbrunner wins that one. And that's it for the awards here. I mean, we had a great year. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with this team? Let's check out the pending free agents for our team first to see what type of deals they're going to have to be made. Oh, man. Stefan Ferland, Montgomery, Tim Stutzle, all neat contracts this year. Can I even see? Oh, wow. This is going to get interesting. We might have to say goodbye to a couple players here. The good thing is I just need to sign Stutzle and I need to sign Ferland. Montgomery I want and I need, but I can put him as a restricted free agent and we can work on that. But we got some big deals to make. And I'll be making those deals next episode. I'll see you guys in that episode. Big offseason coming up. We're rebuilding for another year, another cup push. Let's go. Coach Julie and I, we made some progression this episode. But we got some more to take care of. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.